to live in the flow. And most of us try our best each day, and we hammer ourselves, and we're not necessarily nice to ourselves. You have the power to heal your life, and you need to know that. We think so often that we are helpless, but we are not. We always have the power of our minds. Claim your consciousness. That is your true power. That is your birthright, right? So we're here, all of us, collectively, in this bubble, in this new, millennium, in this new pandemic, in this new variant. So many variants, right? So many different avenues, so many people still living in fear, wearing the mask, doing the right thing. But there's a toll on that, right? We're all just doing the best that we can each and every day. That's all that we can do. So, every morning I try to come on here and be uplifting. And I'm trying to do a show at night as well. Good morning. Hello, sir. How are you today? Thank you for being on last night. We've got Bob in the house. Yeah, so, but, people like Bob and people like Walt and people like Randy and people like Frazier and people like Donna and Ken and Michelle, all positive light beings, all doing their very best, trying to get through this grind, right? And it can be a grind. And be aware of the people in your world right now that are suffering in silence. So if you have a neighbor and they're not doing too well, you know what? Maybe give them a call. Maybe go over. Maybe bring them some food. Good morning, Rose. There's Rose in the morning, Seeking 17. I love that name. I think I'd be okay with being 37. Bob, what age would you be okay with being right now? Right? What would be the perfect age for you right now? I don't know. For me, if I could go back, I couldn't be the same person, right? That would be too painful. But if I could go back and have a little bit of wisdom and be 37, that would be awesome. Good morning. 21. Wow. Why 21? You imagine having all the knowledge you have right now at 21? The trouble you could cause, the way you would look at situations differently. Hello, Anne. How are you this morning? I haven't talked to Anne in forever. I hope you're doing well, Anne. You seem like such a sweet soul to me, right? Like you're one of these people, I don't know if you know what this is, but you're like an anchor. And in every family or every dynamic, there are people who are anchors. And what they do is they keep people from smashing into the walls of shore or hitting the rocks. I'm well. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I'm doing really well. I'm better than usual this morning. Most mornings I'm a bit in a fog. What's everybody drinking this morning? I don't know if you can read this cup. Can you read this cup, guys? Can you see that? Do you see that there? There's some cool words on there. Strength, right? We're all looking for a little strength. We're all hoping for a little wisdom. We all need some guidance. I've had some amazing people pop into the show. Heading home now. Okay. Were you visiting someone you loved today? I hope you were visiting someone you love. That's the greatest thing. If you can spend time with the people you love, strength, wisdom, and guidance are what makes a man a father. Love is what makes him a dad. Lord gave that to me. So now, if you folks like the transition of kaboom, if you like the transition of the lighting that you see here and the camera, and you're thinking of broadcasting every morning, when it's over, that's the time I fall in love again. I always think that's a funny line. Do you know who that is? Fafine. Anything by Fafine, honestly, is good. So if you can get a good deal on any mic from Fafine, you're probably going to do okay. This is the camera. I swear by it. Can you see it there? It's got the autofocus. It's good, and I've had it now. Now I paid more money for other cameras, and I'll tell you, they're not as good. They really aren't. And I found this, and I want people to know that it's a gem. So if you can get it in Europe, or if you can get it in the States, I think it runs about $50 most places. $55 bucks or dollars. Dollars, yes. Do you guys ever listen to your inner being? The inner stillness inside you? Do you ever listen to that? Do you ever listen to that inner voice of reason in the morning? I'm looking for a webcam. That's what you need right there. That's what you need right there. It's perfect. And it does 60 cycles per second instead of 30. That's hard to say in the morning. 60 cycles in the morning. Do we have a song? I don't know. We'll have to talk to Swift Beats. Good morning, Jimmy Ritz. Who doesn't love Jimmy Ritz? Jimmy Ritz is a very famous lounge singer and ex-mob boss. One of my favorite people on Happs. He also has other identities, but that's my favorite made-up one. Yes, absolute favorite one. All right, let's see here. I love that name. I really do. Yeah. So, does anybody know anybody who currently has COVID or one of the variants? Because in Canada, what's going on is many people they call them long haulers, where they've had it and stayed sick and stayed weak. Jimmy, I gave you an invite. I'm also going to give right here. You know what I wish they had, guys? I don't know if you feel the same way, that you had a list that you could just put up every morning, a list of your top 10. That would be so much easier, because I swear my eyes in the morning don't work that great. They take a while. It's almost like the brain warms up. Your mom's friend had it. Okay. Did she have it for a long time? Because we have people that are having symptoms for 4, 5, 6 months. Heart palpitations. Young kids are getting hives or rashes, respiratory problems. But most children, it's like a light cold, very light cold. Like, oh, look at there we are. One of my active sponsors. God, that always makes me laugh. I love that. I love that people are sponsoring my work. I actually have a few sponsors now. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, everyone. Bob Urban in the morning. Here we go. How can you not go wrong? Oh, look at that.
Good morning. How are you?
It's really good. It's way too cold, right? For the muscle shirt,
It's absolutely freezing. It's 21 outside right now. Probably not
You
as cold as it is there, but
you would have to be committed, right?
I would be.
Or
Yes.
a little crazy to wear your muscle shirt right now. You also might get some strange looks.
You.
You don't see me? I see you, though.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's okay. They see you. You look great. So maybe this is good. Maybe if we're using all your bandwidth for your beauty, it's probably the universe going, my God, so much beauty in the morning. Let's use all the bandwidth on him. Yeah, no, you look great.
Good?
Quality's good. I wouldn't mess with it. I would just thank the Palladian overlords for this moment.
That's the iPhone, right?
I like the iPhone. It's addictive, right? You get in
It is.
that zone, and everything is so effortless, and we like ease of use. How many people have iPhones? Cammy, how are you this morning? Cammy's fun.
Naples, Florida. I bet you it's nice and warm there.
Yeah, she's a great lady. She's a great lady. She likes to sing and dance and listen to old music. I worry for her sometimes, because you never know when the big hand of copyright might come and slap you. But
right,
yeah, like Randy was telling me, he was in some random variety store somewhere. they had music on in the background, and he got a strike.
Why he
He
got a
got it.
strike?
He got striked from I think he got a warning and one strike and a warning. I think it was YouTube. I may have the details wrong. Who all has an iPhone?
I do.
Yeah, yeah. Do you know what I run? And the reason I run it, and most people are going to go, he's crazy, but they already know that. I run Ubuntu, and Ubuntu is a Linux-based system, so you can run older hardware, and it
Okay.
runs seamlessly because it runs light.
Okay.
You can also get things like Linux Lite, which would run like honestly a computer from 1998, but has all the functionality of a computer now. So when I do the broadcast, I find if I do it through Linux, it's more seamless.
And
There's
what's the
the
name of it?
Ubuntu,
Ubuntu.
Ubuntu, yes, and it's free. It's free source, just like all Linux stuff. So Linux, don't say I don't love you. You know, Linux is 3% of users in the world. No, you know what? That's unfair. It might be 8% now because
Is it really?
most of them
Yeah.
are used. Like Linux is mostly used, believe it or not, for servers because they're
Yes,
reliable.
they are. That's correct.
Right?
And I
Yeah.
would think more people are moving away from Windows-based operating systems to begin with, anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
As,
But
as you can see.
now, you right now, as you drive to work, what is your mindset? Are you going to work? First of all,
I
I
am.
should.
Yes, I am driving in. I am driving in.
Yeah. So,
And my mindset, I'm just trying to gather my thoughts, my responsibilities. Um, in my role, I'm constantly putting out fires,
yes.
calming the situation all the time.
Yes.
So I use this. I don't always drive into the office, but I do have an hour commute. It's about 51 miles. So
Yeah.
I use this window time a lot just to decompress.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Think,
Yeah.
how I'm going to plan my day out. Um,
Can I help you with something if that's
yeah,
okay?
absolutely.
Okay. So, and anybody who's watching this, the if you believe that the world is conspiring in your favor to help you seamlessly get through your day and to make everyone around you happier and enlighten the room, because you believe it or not, I'm not blowing smoke up here. Know what? Okay. There's no smoke involved here, but you have a certain type of energy that can actually affect a room. So, and if you go in there angry, you can affect the room
That's right.
in a really bad way. You can get people shaking in their boots. You also have the ability to uplift the room. And the truth is, the only people that we really should ever worry about is us. That's us. Because we really have no effect over the people around us, only short term,
The
right?
negative
But
people.
yeah, well, and the thing is to just be aware of it, because I call them emotional vampires, and every work has them,
Right. Sure.
right?
Yes.
You'll go in there and you're feeling good, and next thing you leave, and you're like, "Oh my god, I feel like I ran 12 miles. What's the deal here? Why
Right.
am I so tired?" And those people
Or,
feed off of fear,
or the ones that have just nothing but constant complaints and no solutions.
right? Because they're bored in life, and I
That's
feel
right.
for them.
I do too.
They
Yep.
Yeah, and what it is if for them to feel alive, they have to feed the anger or the fear. And the thing I've noticed, the people that need control the most either don't have control at home and come home and take it out on you. They have a domineering partner, and God damn it, I'm gonna have some control of my life. In what part,
So why not
right?
do it at work, right?
Or they're playing a role and they're not really that way at all, and they're really shaky. Like we were talking about this about Robin Williams. What
Yes,
I
yesterday. Yep.
Right, well, like one of the most gifted improv people ever, and great actor and everything, and he suffered from depression. And I think sometimes there's a very thin line between greatness and insanity, right? So I don't think I'm ever going to have greatness because I don't think I think I have like the Commodore 64 brain. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like The retrieval's there, the information's there, but you talk to the kids now, and their mind is going like they're so brilliant, right?
It's
And I
true.
think that's why you're seeing these 30-year-old billionaires now, because they know at 20 years old what it took me to know at 50, and like a knowing of who they are, right?
Well, these kids today, I mean, they have everything at their fingertips, with the way social media is, and I mean, they're living a world that you and I have never lived in before. With this whole COVID thing and not going anywhere.
Yeah,
So that kind of hinders their mindset a little bit too
yeah.
as well. I think. But
Hi, Ramsey. Good morning.
good
Hi
morning,
there.
Ramsey.
Hi, Chris. How are you this morning? Yes.
You know who I really took a liking to, and he's part of your show a lot, or
Yeah.
most recently, is that guy Ed, the crematory guy
Yeah.
out in California. He's just an amazing, motivating speaker.
Yeah. Well, he
When he
reminds me of
speaks,
all
you
the
listen.
guy, like all the guys I listened to when I was younger. So
Yeah,
and him and I talked off air, and I said to him, "Man, you got to get good bandwidth. You got to get a deadly camera because you have got something the world needs right now." And
it's
he's a
true.
mix between Zig Ziglar, Jim Rohn, Earl Nightingale, Brian Tracy, Anthony Robbins. All in there, but he's taken all that stuff, regurgitated it, and formulated it for him.
That's
And
right.
he's riveting. He really is. Like imagine him on a good signal, right?
Oh yeah,
But
yeah, yeah. Even when he was home yesterday, it was not a good signal at all.
no, but one of my favorite teachers, and I'll never forget it, is Jim Rohn. He reminds me of Jim Rohn, and Jim Rohn said this. He goes, it's good to miss a meal, but never miss a good book. Because if you miss a good book, you could get knowledge and facts, and you could have skills now that could feed you for your life. So guess what? Miss some meals and get yourself a good book, because that's the foundations. And that's exactly what that guy's like. He's got
That's right.
these endless metaphors, right?
He does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
A couple of them
Yeah.
I made note of. I don't know if you have too, but yeah, a couple of them I wrote down just so I wouldn't forget them and I can use them.
Yeah. Well, and he brings up stuff that people don't think about. The hardest thing in the world is to make money. It really is. And even when it's flowing, you've got to. There are so many people that are good at making money, but shitty at saving. And some
It's
people
true.
are not great at making money, but over a lifetime are really good at saving, so they're fine. But imagine the world if we didn't have, houses that were $12,000 50 years ago.
Yeah.
Because nobody, these people would not have a retirement. They would have been done, right?
Yeah.
Like my
I used to
grandparents,
get mad as a child with my dad because my dad was probably one of the most frugal people I know.
yeah,
But you know what? I mean, he has no bills today. He retired at 55, you know?
yeah,
So and he raised three kids through Catholic high school.
yeah. But it's balance, right?
It
All
is
of it is
balanced, right?
balance. And the stories we tell ourselves between our ears, that's the toughest stuff. And as I get older, you really really don't care anymore what people think about you. They either
It's true.
like you, they don't. Like I if anything, it brings me joy sometimes when I drive people crazy because I've been called Mrs. Doubtfire. I've been called Mary Poppins. I've been called the effing hippie. I've been called a unicorn. I was called a unicorn last week. A rainbow seeker.
You know what I say to everybody, Michael? If you
What?
don't like me, there's probably something wrong with you.
You know what I used to say to women back in the day? I swear to God, I used to say this. I used to go, God, please don't punish her. She clearly doesn't understand the glory of the man. And I would put my arms up in the air and go, the glory
That's
of the
awesome.
man. And I'd look up and they would either laugh or go, you're an idiot and leave.
Yeah.
Right?
But I
But
just have that I believe I have that natural ability just to connect with people. You can put me in a room full of a million people. I'll walk out with friends. It's like I can get along with everybody.
do you know what your greatest asset is, though? You're likable.
Yes. Well,
You
thank you.
can't teach somebody that. That's not a
It's true.
teachable skill.
Very true.
No, and you don't want to fake likable.
No,
And
because people will recognize that.
I have a lot of people at my work that are insanely bright. Like insanely bright. Like dwarf me. Like just the brain power is unbelievable. But people skills, oh my god.
They're lacking. Yeah.
Yeah, oh, I think they spent most of while I was communicating, they were reading books, which is great. But I think every once in a while you meet someone who read the books and also
Right.
communicated.
Very dry.
Like, well, it's and I remember one time I had someone say to me, because I used to give tours, right? And they said to me, "Oh my God, you're not forcing dry toast down my throat." And I said, "What do you mean?" He says, "Oh, it's just been a morning of dry toast." And I went, "Were you, were you begging for a little butter, a smidgen of marmalade, just a side of jam to get it down?" And they said they just kept ramming toast towards me, dry toast, no water. I was like, yeah, but people don't realize presentation is everything, and humor is great.
100%. Yep.
Bright eyes burning like the great tune. What the Frazier? What are you drinking, brother? He's doing the Kool
Frazier's
Aid.
back.
Well, he's got a new name here. I love
Oh,
it.
okay.
He's got a new
Good. I'm
name.
glad to hear
He,
it.
he clearly wants to know Ramsey Unleashed. So to me, it sounds like a sequel to Rambo Unleashed. Rambo Unleashed coming to your theater soon. He's got his walker, which has a nuclear device on it. He can no longer move from all the fighting, but he still can
Listen,
throw
Michael, I
in.
just got to. I'm just pulling in,
Yeah,
but I'm going to allow somebody else to have the opportunity to spend some time with you as well. But certainly appreciate it as well. As always, have an amazing day,
you too.
and I look forward to maybe talking later on tonight, this evening.
Okay, no pearls of wisdom before you go. No.
um, do unto others, right? What's that saying? As others, as what's that saying, Mike?
Do unto others as you would have them do unto you.
Correct.
Right.
That's
My,
always a
my
good one, right?
yeah, yeah. And if you're gonna fart in the wind, run in the other direction. That's one of my favorites.
Try to have an amazing day, everybody.
All right.
Have a
Take
good one.
care.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. There's a good guy right there, Bob. There you go. So, is Ramsey Unleashed available to be viewed today? That's what I'm wondering. And how about Cup of Joe? Is Cup of Joe open to be seen today? We don't know. These are the mysteries of the life that we love. But I love hearing positivity stories in the morning, people getting in a good mindset as they head into work. Because you know what? It's like the connectivity of the world. Bernie, good morning, sir. Look at that. Oh, it's Cup of Joe's birthday. Really? Oh, Cup of Joe, are you going to come up? Cup of Joe, come on. You got to come up on your birthday. Let's invite him. Let's wish him. Cup of Joe is one of the sweetest people in the community. I feel so blessed to know him. He's been a friend of Randy's for like ever, like forever and ever and ever, like crazy. Okay, so we got Cup of Joe. He's there. Um, so what is this new name here? I gotta look it up here. What the frick? I don't see it here. What? Okay. No swearing, Michael. There's no. Hmm. I don't get it. Huh. So, Ramsey Unleashed. If I wanted to invite you up, is that even available? Because I don't get it. It's is it totally private here or something? I think it's private. I'm not sure. Oh no, 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 no. I know what it is. I get it. I get it. I get it. He's on YouTube. That's why I'm having a rough time here. I've lost my way. I'll be okay, folks. I'm so not used to seeing people from YouTube. So I don't know if you guys have ever noticed, but on the side, it will say in the comments, it'll be Twitter, it'll be Periscope, it will be Twitch. It has a little red box and it will be YouTube, right? And I so rarely get anybody from YouTube. I don't see that usually in the morning. But what is everybody currently, and people always make fun of me about this, what are people currently in this moment, in this state of mind, grateful for at this time? Cup of Joe, thank you. Okay, and oh good. Here he is, guys.
Okay.
Let's spread some
Hello,
more.
everyone.
Hey, look how clear you are today. Why are you so clear?
Uh, I don't know. It's usually pretty good.
It is good today.
Yeah.
What is this, your phone? What is this today?
No, this is my laptop.
Okay, what kind of laptop do you got?
I have the. It's a gaming Aliensware.
Yeah, buddy, it looks great
Yeah.
today. Yeah. Maybe it's more of a bandwidth thing. Happy birthday. So
Yes.
you're
Thank you.
21 today? 20?
Yeah.
21?
Pretty much. Nah, I'm 54 today.
So you're 21 times 2 and then some.
Right.
I used to say to the kids at work, I would go, okay, so if you take your age and your partner's age and a little kid, we might have me. And they'd
Right.
always go, like, how freaking old are you? And
Right.
they do the math and I go, I'm 57, or I was 56 at the time, right? And they would go, wow. Because when you're 20 and someone tells you they're 30, you go, oh, what's that like being 30? You going to be okay? And you tell them you're 40 and they're like, oh, does everything still work? Okay. All right. Good. And 50, it's like, have you started making arrangements?
Right.
Yeah. And how's your breathing? Is it restricted? So what are you grateful for on your birthday today, sir, on this glorious day?
Well, pretty much grateful for everything, just being alive, having good people to talk to.
Yeah. Who are some of your favorite people on Happs? Because you support so many people. I'm just curious.
Randy's the first person that comes to mind because he's the first person that I actually spoke to.
Really? And how many years ago was that? Do you remember?
It's going on 5 years.
Wow. He has honestly helped so many individuals on their path. Like so many build their channel. He's helped me. I don't know if you know this, but I used to come on a show and I would start reading some of my spiritual stuff and he'd be rolling his eyes and falling off his chair. and just, but he was like, okay, this is so what are you doing? I'm reading spiritual stuff. And why? and he'd be like, I think I like you, but you're very odd. Did your mother drop you on your head a lot? Is there's something right? But he kept inviting me because when we were together in the show, he had good ratings and he likes good ratings.
Yes.
Some of those shows were insane. I remember one of the first shows, I think it was one of his Twitch ones, and he left me to go to the washroom. And I'd never seen so many comments fly by. I thought I was at the casino with a slot machine.
Right.
And people were angry with me because I couldn't keep up. Do you not read the comments? Because I was trying to do my sayings. Plus, I was trying to read some of the comments. And Randy knew I was going to struggle. And he came back and went, so how'd it go, Mike? Was it good? How were the people?
Yeah.
But I remember one time he kept messaging me and goes, you got to come now. You got to come now. You got to come now. Because he didn't want to end the broadcast. And I was like, oh, what's the urgency? Oh, you'll understand. So I don't think I'd ever been in one of his broadcasts. No, second time. And he went, and here you go. You'll have the spiritual silence of Michael for maybe 3 minutes. Bye. And he left. And he ran. And this was in Saudi. But he's totally changed my view on the life in Saudi. It's quite peaceful for him.
Right. Yeah.
So are you still thinking of going to the Philippines? Like, what was that about? Are you trying to find a bride, or
No,
you might?
no, it's something that well, to be honest, right now I'm taking care of my mother. She's elderly and
Yeah.
disabled, and God forbid the day she goes, I have nobody else. So, I have no other family. So I'm going to be
So
pretty
you have
much,
no you have no siblings?
no, I'm an only
Well,
child.
well, you have us.
You know,
You have us,
thank
but
you.
you
Well,
have an
you
army
know,
of people. You have an army of people who love you. How old's your mom right now?
she's 74.
Okay. Please don't take this the wrong way and don't get angry with me. Okay.
Nah, I don't get
If
angry.
if if I make it to 74 and I don't suffer too much, I will be very happy. I'm serious. If I
Mm,
have my last breath at 74, because I was so wild as a kid and even as a teenager, I'm shocked I'm still here at 58. Like, I'm like, hey, I made it. I'm still here. I'm still breathing. How did I do it?
mm,
So, but with medicine now, a lot of people can live not terribly comfortably, but they can live into their 80s. I don't think you want to either. I don't want to be 90 and
right.
nothing's functioning and my brain is gone. And I think even if your brain is gone, you'd be like occasionally having clarity going, wow, this is really sad. Right?
Yeah.
I don't want that moment. Or you
Mm,
know, have you ever heard the saying, you start in diapers, if you live long enough, you end back up?
right. Yes.
Did I ever tell you about my grandpa? He loved traveling, loved it. His
Mm,
name was Alan. He was a character like me, like just off the hook funny, a lot more charming than me, very charming. And he used to say to me, "What a crock of shit." And I go, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Freaking golden years, my ass." And I go, "What? Explain." And I was pretty young at the time. I was maybe 15, 16. And he was like, I've worked my whole goddamn life to save enough money to go travel, and I don't have the energy to go and get up and go to the toilet some days." And he said, "I'm on so many effing medicines. So what happens is," he was explaining to me, he says, "I take this for this. But because I take this, I have side effects. So I have to take this for the side effects of this, which gives me side effects of this." And
right.
he said, "Whatever you do, Michael, please take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Don't get on these meds. It's a prison." So that's what I'm
Mm,
giving to you today. Take really good care of yourself. Eat well. Do you eat well? We said there was silence there, guys. Cup of Joe doesn't eat well.
yeah.
Don't know. Do you? What kind of stuff do you eat? Do you eat
Oh,
greens?
me. Well, I'm pretty much. I eat a lot of boiled foods. I boil my chicken, boiled chicken.
Yeah.
Um, I'll because I'm on this diet due to my diabetes and stuff,
Right. Okay.
and I'll have some salmon sometimes.
Yeah.
Make some salmon.
Salmon is so good for you, man.
Yeah.
It's got the essential oils that
The
you
only
need.
bad thing about it is I got to frying it on the frying pan. Fried foods is not really good for you, but that's the
Right.
only thing I have fried.
But even if you had salmon out of a can, which I don't highly recommend, it's good for you. Put it on a
Yeah.
sandwich. Even bread's not good for you. Here's the thing: as you get older, you realize if it comes in a box, it's probably not good for you.
Right. Yeah.
So if and the
It's a
other
lot
thing
of preservatives they put on it to keep it fresh.
well, the thing that's so weird to me is, and anybody in the comments here, is that have you ever noticed the healthiest stuff is in the ground,
Mm,
right? Like even all the remedies when you're sick are roots. So what do?
right.
They take ginger and they take turmeric and they slice it up and they make it into a tea and they charge you $14 for it and call it's an immunity booster. Well, it's a bank account drainer and and an infuser for your bank account, because some of the places around here in Toronto, they charge you like $16 for this little shot of these things that come from the ground. When I was a kid, you could buy beets for nothing because nobody liked them. You ate them
Right.
once a year, right? They're the rage now because everybody's juicing them. It's like it's more expensive than meat.
Mm,
It's crazy. So, but I've been doing the juicing thing, and this will explain some of the insanity that you're seeing right now.
right. Oh,
So, what are you most grateful for today on your birthday? The most. I know you love your people on Happs. I know you love your mom. I know you
mm,
love Randy. We got that far. Who doesn't love Randy?
mm.
There's an army of people here that love Ramsey,
That's
and we also love Ramsey.
pretty much it because I'm like a closed book. I'm not an open book. I'm a closed book. It's
I
very
my
little
my,
that.
my book is so open the wind has taken pages and blown them around the world. That's that. There you go, Walt. Good morning, Walt's good people. You follow Walt, right?
Yes.
Walt is one of my, I think, all time favorite people on Happs. I think when I'm having a bad day, I'll always say to myself, what would Walt do in this situation?
Thank you
And
for the
and
happy birthday.
yeah, and when I'm having a good day, I'm thinking to myself, what shouldn't I do? I'll just read Captain Rehab's comments and I'll know that's the other pendulum, right?
Mm.
You got Captain Rehab. Have you ever seen Captain Rehab in real life?
N-
No, he's a
No,
young guy.
I know I'm on
He's
here, but that's about it.
yeah, he's like 30 years old. So one
Mm.
day I'm in his room and I'm like, is this the grandson of Captain Rehab? And I went, are you Captain Rehab? He goes, yes, I'm Captain Rehab. So I was like, okay. So I think people do that. They find the goofiest photo they can, make up some silly name, and then do semi trolling type of things.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, nobody makes me laugh like Captain Rehab. Nobody.
Mhm.
Yes. Oh, look at Ramsey Unleashed is saying Randy W. Horton. When is Randy's birthday? Do you know? Do you know that much? So I can get ready.
November. It just passed in November. I forget the 26th, I
Walt, do you
think.
have time to come up for a second? Just
It's
wish
November
Cup of Joe a
26th.
happy birthday
Yeah.
here. Walt would probably do some singing styling for you, maybe a little dance. Um, we So did you bring your tambourine so you can do the happy birthday with me, sir? For yeah. Hey, Walt.
Good morning, guys. How you doing?
Hi,
Good,
good
good.
morning.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday, Cup of Joe. Have a great
Thank you.
day, my friend.
He is one of the
Yeah.
kindest souls on here. Yeah, well, you both are. You're amazing people.
You
You
too,
are.
Michael.
Yeah, I just turned 54 and I'm like, oh God, another day closer to Social Security.
Oh, we forget about the ages at our age.
Oh, you do. You do. And you know what's really crazy? You get more and more delusional as you get older. Because in your brain, you're 30.
Exactly, yeah. It's
And
my,
then,
what am I? Next month, my birthday. I even forget what day it is now.
so what? Are you a Taurus as well?
I'm a
No,
Pisces.
you're a Pisces. Okay. You're a
Yeah.
Pisces. Yeah. Yeah. No, you would have to be a couple months, right? To be a Taurus. You'd have to be a couple months.
I
Are
don't
you
even
on the
know.
cusp of being what's the one? Is it an Aries? I think it's Aries. I think it's Aries and then it's Taurus. I don't know. The brain does not function in the morning. It's the Commodore 64 brain in the morning. It's in there. It's like retrieval is slow. It was like when you did the dial up the other day.
I'm a waterman anyway, so that suits me fine.
Tell me about that shirt. Is that someone so they won't shoot you in the woods? Tell me about that shirt. I have a
Exactly,
jacket. Yeah.
So I can be seen.
Yeah. I have a jacket like that, right? And I later found out I thrifted it, and I guess it's for medics that are on helicopters. So every time I have it on, I have people look at me like,
Just saves me having to wear an eye-vis when I'm out in the road or anything. People can see
yeah,
me.
yeah. So I'm so proud of you that you've been on this side of the camera lately. This is great because people really need to know all the sides of Walt. Now, Cup of Joe said he's not an open book. What would you say you are? Are you a half open book?
I'm getting there, I gather. I even went on Vanita's broadcast yesterday, actually. But I'm getting a little bit more, rather than when people invite me on now, I'll say, oh, I'm doing my hair, I'm cleaning my shoes, I'm making a cup of coffee, and these are gone now. But I must admit, like this time of day, like I am working at the side, like, so I do have to be a little bit careful because I've got one of the directors actually follows me on Twitter, like, so
yeah.
If I suddenly shoot up on Twitter, like, then I say, what the hell are you doing on there when you should be actually working, like, so. But
I don't really, what kind of work do you do? I don't even know. I know you were a fireman.
I was a fireman. I work for a marketing company now.
Yeah, yeah, they don't like that when you're on air all day. I don't think that would rock their world.
It wouldn't work if I was on all the time, but they know me. I'm an early bird anyway. If there's work done or anything like that, I could be up at 4 o'clock in the morning and gone.
Working, yeah.
Yeah.
He's working right now, even with his orange shirt. He's processing.
Exactly.
He's doing stuff. If anybody's watching from work right now, he is formulating the most incredible things right now. Now, me, I'm trying to figure out if I fart in the wind, which direction?
Yeah. Oh dear.
And that takes me, a good hour when I first wake up. Okay, I think the breeze is this way.
I did the same.
Yeah, and I'm not sure. But you amaze me how you go out there and you get your boots on and so Cup of Joe, I think, needs do you have a dog, Cup of Joe, or a cat or anything?
No.
You should get one. You've got all the love in the world,
No, we used to have dogs all the time.
Yeah.
Back in New York, I've had as much as 7 dogs at a time.
Yeah,
wow. We can't deal with no dogs anymore.
Well, they're like girlfriends. One is good. I once had 7 girlfriends. It gets complicated, and then you have to call them all baby, because you don't want to get in trouble. You might get confused in the moment. Okay, don't write any of this down, Cup of Joe. This could cause you pain. So, just moderation, stay loyal. Same, yeah. Or a wife. Do you want a wife? Are you looking for a wife? Anybody on Happs here looking for a husband? Cup of Joe's a good guy. There you go. Cup of Joe.
I'm to the age now. I couldn't even.
No, stop there. Anyone. Stop there.
No, it's right now. All my focus is making sure my mother's okay.
Yeah, but when your mom transitions, which she will, we all do, even Walt someday won't be able. That'll be his last muddy boot trail. How do you want to go? How do you want to go out? Like, do you have a, kind of a set
always
thing?
Always in my sleep. That's about it.
See, I could see Walt. Yeah, I could see Walt being on the top of a mountain.
That's exactly how I want to go.
Yeah. He looked over one too many times. Lightning strikes him, and he ascends up to the gods. First, he shot up into the air about 900 feet, like Evel Knievel, and he doesn't quite make it over the canyon.
That would suit me fine.
And he's flying like this, going. As the top of his head is smoking.
Absolutely. I meant to say as well, the recommendation you gave me there on the camera, like I ordered it. It should be here on Saturday. Like
good, so, we can test it out.
We can test it out on Saturday. Yeah, all good.
Yeah. So the other thing that's important, believe it or not, is lighting. Lighting is important.
I know.
Camera is important. Microphone is probably the most important. Cup of Joe, write that down. Really good mic. Yeah, you need that for the women. Hey, baby, Cup of Joe's here. Papa's in the house. That's right. I'm ready. I'm here for you. I'll write those down for you. We'll get them. Walt right now is going. He's extra blue today, even though he's black. See, look at
it. Extra blue. extra orange.
Extra orange. I love orange.
And
I do.
It probably looks like I've got a red nose. I was playing with old Teddy last night, like with the ball and everything. And you know when you lean down on the ground and he's got his head underneath, and suddenly he went bang and cracked my nose. Oh my God, the pain.
Hi, Michelle. Hello, Lucia. Are things better today, Lucia? Pastor Judy Bale, thank you. Oh, look at this. Ramsey misses being here. Ramsey used to ox. Yeah, read your comment. Go ahead. Read your comment. What's it say? Go on. Don't have to it. What are you doing there? Go.
Oh, scratch your armpit. There can only be one person on that.
Well, I know ladies out there that you still want to buy his bleach stained clothing. Ramsey with the heavy scents. He is now at a Buddhist retreat. He's learning to levitate, and he has been praying for the forgiveness of me and Randy. And he may be there a long, long time. Maybe a few lifetimes. A few lifetimes for me. Maybe a weekend for Randy. Randy's a good guy. Me, my past life, I don't know. You could be there a while, Randy. Yeah.
Randy's gone very quiet this morning.
What's that?
I say Randy's gone very quiet this morning. I haven't seen him at all in any broadcasts or anything.
Oh, you know what? I think his work is really busy. I think he's had jet lag. I think he's tired. I think he's heard one too many anecdotes of bull for me. And as much as we like each other, right? Sometimes distance makes the heart grow fonder, Walt.
Exactly.
Right? When you don't answer my request to come up, I go, he's lost that love and feeling. Whoa, that love and feeling.
I was looking through somebody's Instagram last night, Michael, and I was brought to you straight away. So here's a saying which you might like. Life is like a piano. The white keys represent happiness and the black keys represent sadness. But as you go through life's journey, remember that the black keys also create the music.
They do. And you know what? Here's the other thing that you got to remember with all great pieces of music. The spaces between the notes are as important as the notes themselves.
Oh, wow. True?
It's very true. Yeah. And, just because Cup of Joe right now's plate is not full, right, with breaming women all over the world, does not mean that in a year from now, he may have to take a rest on Tuesdays, just to get his energy back up. So, no, but wherever you are right now, people on your journey, don't ever underestimate what can be done in 5 years, right? The problem is everybody wants results in 5 minutes, and you'll get some results in a year. But if you're broadcasting, Cup of Joe, if you went on every day, okay, even if it was for 20 minutes, you would have an audience. They would build it. That's what I realized even with this. The days I don't want to come on, and I'll be honest with you, there's been quite a few at times. Those are the days I'm most supported. I always end up with the best guests, the greatest times. People wear orange shirts. It's somebody's birthday. Like there's always something. And with this community here, Cup of Joe, they already love you. So this is your time. There's never been a better time. And listen, if you're feeling like your book isn't quite open enough, invite me or Randy or invite Walt. Walt right now, he's got a wardrobe of orange shirts like you have no, him and I can do some creative dancing, some singing, we'll
Michael,
do it.
It's a lot different though from joining somebody else's broadcast and actually starting up yourself and nobody's in the room and having to talk. You can do it. You've got it off to a T, and there's a lot of people on here which have it. At the minute, I wouldn't feel confident.
We got Randy come up quickly.
Yep, Randy. Randy. Hey, Randy.
Come up quick. Yeah, come up quickly. I do have to go soon. But listen, Randy, come up and wish Cup of Joe some happiness here. He probably woke up. He probably woke up. Or his intuitive side said, that Michael, what the hell is he up to now? What is he doing? Michael! I can see him right now. Don't take it out on Earl, whatever you do. It's not Earl's fault that I'm nuts. Okay, he's the first person I invited. Randy, you have an invite. Is it one of those days where you don't have an invite? Sometimes that happens. If there's someone in the room that has blocked him, he can't get up. That doesn't sound right. Okay, we'll leave that.
Nobody should block Randy. Nobody blocks Randy.
No.
What are you grateful for, Joe?
Yeah, what are you grateful for, Joe? We already went there. We circled it. We hit that path right away. And I even said people make fun of me. But this is what people do in shows now. They'll go, what are you grateful for? So years ago when I was on Google, I used to, when people would read, like the atheists would go crazy on me, I would go, let's go deeper. Tell me why why are you so angry at me right now? Why? Just tell me. Did your mom not hold you enough? Is that why? I'm holding you right now. And they would be, and I would just be like, that's right, get it all out. There he is. There you go. He did that solely for you. I guarantee it. Oh. Randy, I don't see you. Say hello. Oh, something's up. Oh, maybe. Oh, you're not feeling well? You okay?
There he is. Oh, he's out and about.
Are you out and about?
This is the way I look for the times.
You look like Stephen Hawking.
This is my favorite green shirt.
You look like Stephen Hawking right now. That's what you look like. like Hello, Papa Joe. It's so good to see you. Hey, right. I'm not showing you like that. You're pixelated. Is he pixelated on your screen too, guys?
Yeah.
Say hi to Cup of Joe. Wish him happy birthday. We're not showing Randy like this. This is not.
We've got to show Randy.
Do we want to show you? You're open to be shown. Okay, here we go. There you go. I tried to be your friend. There you go.
Everybody wants to go to Randy in the morning. Good morning, Randy.
Good
All right.
morning.
This was Walt's idea. The man with the orange shirt.
No problem. I'm on a Android 5G telephone with probably the best signal you can buy.
So are you currently giving blood, having an enema? Like what is going on?
I just bought a new phone and I was setting it up after I came home, and I'm sitting here.
Well, it's clear.
Playing with a new phone.
Yeah, it's clear now, Randy. Okay.
That looks very good.
It should be clear.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm like on one of the world's fastest networks on the Samsung S21 Ultra.
Yes.
If it's not perfectly clear, you know whose problem it is.
Michael Bathurst. No.
Joe, it's your birthday?
Yeah. Yeah, all day today.
How old are you today, Joe?
54.
You're so young.
Yeah.
You're still a baby. I told him he could be madly in love with many women by next year. It's all good.
Mm.
But I told him this.
In the room, Joe.
Bronx Viking, how are you this morning, sir? Randy, say something clever. You're good at that.
For what situation are we being clever about?
Anything you want.
Anything you want. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it.
Oh, I just got the most ultimate call here. See, the planets have aligned for us, buddy. Yes. I just have to write no problem. I'm like you, Walt. I'm actually constantly juggling work and different things. Randy, you were crazy yesterday, right? The amount of calls and you were boogieing.
I was so busy yesterday.
Yeah.
I've been out all day. I just got back 2 minutes ago.
What time is it there?
3:31 in the afternoon.
Oh, okay. I thought you were napping.
We're 12.
No, I put this blanket over me because I'm naked.
Yes. Okay. So listen, if you have a Patreon account, For an extra $5, there's a private showing of Randy here.
Here we go.
Have a bucket close by. You may have a gag reflex.
Well, I have shorts on. I'm not naked. I'm just not wearing a shirt.
Oh, you're in rare form today, buddy. You're in rare form today. This is funny.
Cup of Joe, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Sheep.
Birthday to you.
Would you be interested in a temporary wife?
Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
What's that?
You had to draw it out a little bit.
Oh, how do you like that? Look at this. These memes are beautiful. I've never looked skinnier. Like I'm open to that, to being real life there. What do you think? If we could be that skinny, Randy, we'd be open. This person's called Ramsey Unleashed on YouTube. It seems to have a flair that we know already. And it's weird. There's a promotion right now with your tea and my microphone. I didn't know that existed. That is
Atia Salam, Gable Halabi.
Yeah, and the fine microphone have branched.
Let me grab a T-shirt. I'll be right back.
Okay, please do. Thank you. We appreciate that.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, everyone, for that.
Michael, I've got to shoot.
Yeah, I know you too. He's you know what he's doing? He's taking what they're given because he's working for a living. Yeah.
You guys have a great day.
Thank you for being here. Thank you. We really appreciate you. We really do.
I appreciate you too, Michael. I appreciate
You're welcome. You're welcome anytime. Anytime. Okay.
Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Hello, Jorge.
Look at how organized Randy is. Look at how organized his spot is. His dishes and everything. Like, guys, that's the way it should do. I don't know if you know this, but your state of mind can be seen in your surroundings. So if you have clutter everywhere, you have chaos, that's probably your mind. And if you love your space like he does, he loves his home, he respects his home.
No, I have a maid.
Do you have a maid? Do you really have a maid? Jeez.
Yes, I do.
I was giving you a compliment and you blew it.
Oh, no, I have a maid. That means I'm doing more than taking care.
Where's Earl?
Earl is right here.
Yeah, let's see Earl.
Hey, Earl.
Let's do the turnaround. Here we go.
That cat.
Okay.
Earl, can you look at me, please? Earl.
What's Earl looking at?
What I need you to do.
Hey, Earl.
He stands here at the window and just kind of looks out for seeing what's up.
Yeah. Is that how
here's what he's looking at.
Oh, his girlfriend.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Randy, that's a good camera. That is a good camera. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see how good it is. Let's zoom in on somebody.
All right. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Listen.
Oh, Randy, that is good. The only thing that sucks is the way you're whipping it around. I'm going to have seizures. This guy here is probably going, what the frick is that guy filming me for?
I'm zooming in on you, dude.
Do you know him?
Don't worry about it. With a face like yours, you're never going to be married. Anyway, let's get back to that.
Randy, my God, man. Do you know him? I hope you know him.
Not at all. Never met him in my life.
You know what's weird is your place looks different on this camera. There's a different kind of clarity to it, different coloring. It's weird. Yeah, because I've seen your place 1,000 times on your iPad or whatever the other device. This is a different. I'm even seeing. Oh my God! Look at this. His forehead is glistening, and you can see your pores. You can see the pores in your forehead. That's good. Yeah, he needs the beautified mode. See my camera here, folks? This is the beautified mode. Smooth, yes. Look at him. There he is. He's growing the beard. Oh, see, when you get old, you get the salt and pepper look. You do. You get, especially in your beard. I remember when that first happened, I was horrified. I was like, I got gray in my beard. I think I might have been 28 or 30, and I started getting gray in my beard already. And it's hot, eh, buddy? Is it hot out there?
It's hot. You know what I don't like about the app on the phone?
Yeah. Oh,
Is I have to be like back here a mile away just to look like I'm in the picture.
Well, keep coming closer, and we'll tell you, keep coming closer. Keep coming closer. That's perfect, right there. That's good. That's a great shot of you. We're getting. It's almost like a Phil Collins cover. You know, we're doing that, just the mug, right? It's good, and I like the shade.
No, by the way, that guy, I do know him. Him and I are always playing around because he's always outside.
Yeah,
and he's always video chatting with the Philippines.
Oh, no way.
We're always bantering each other.
Oh, good. Okay. Because I don't want someone coming over with a high
He's not
power.
a stranger. I'm joking. I've known him for 3 years. He stands outside every Friday and Saturday in a lawn chair and talks to his family.
Probably women. He's a smart man. Talk to the women on the net. That's what we got to get Cup of Joe to get a pet. He needs his own Earl. Right? He needs to get himself a pet or something because he's a little worried about his mom passing on. And he doesn't want to be alone. And I was telling him, get a pet. Why not? You got the time.
No, he's going to move to the Philippines. He's going to stay in my other house.
Yeah.
I'm going to find him a wife
Yeah.
who can suck a basketball through a golf. Anyway, we won't talk about that. But
Wow. Very good. Okay. So is there applicants right now? Is there an ad that actually has that wording? That's beautiful, Randy.
I'm throwing in that old nonsense. But no, really, Joe is going to be in the Philippines. We're counting on him and we're waiting on him.
So everybody in the room here, what do you think of the quality of, except for Randy whipping it around, he just needs it on the right apparatus, but it's really clear. And does anybody else think it's really clear? Newfie Boy. Hello from Toronto. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's clear, but it's micro.
What's that mean?
It's so tiny.
It's small? Yeah? And what? Like, is it 5-inch?
Oh my God! It's like 1 inch.
What are we talking about? Your camera, or what?
Are
we talking about your manlyhood? Well, like, what are we talking about, Randy? I'm a little worried.
Let me look at something I can show you to measure with, so you can understand how tiny this is.
It's an actual phone. I'm confused. Maybe there are microphones.
It's not the phone. It's the picture. Look at this.
Okay.
What can I do here? I need something for perspective here.
Thank you, Debbie.
Turn on your camera. Turn on your what do you call it? Computer, and then show us. Go back. Go on.
I'm looking at.
Yeah.
This is a small little fingernail clipper. It would cover all of the pictures.
Right. Yeah. But what is the screen size? Is it 5 inches? Is it 6 inches? Like, the phone is not tiny. I don't know.
It's the biggest phone you can buy by Samsung. It's the Ultra Plus. I just got it today.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see it now.
But I was thinking about this morning, Randy. Like, so many people use their phone to watch us, and they don't have unfortunately, that app great yet.
Randy has the 1 inch finger. It's true. It's only 1 inch.
Who said this? Who is this person? My God. As long as it works.
The guy with the 1 inch throat said that.
Woo!
Anyway.
Woo!
Let's not get dirty here. We got to calm down.
It sounds like
I'm actually a good person.
He's an amazing person.
I'm insulted that won't laugh.
He's got to make a living, buddy. He's trying to.
I know. I did that all day.
Yeah, it's difficult. So, what was it? A productive day today? Did you make some paper? Make some money today? A couple bucks?
Yeah, I got to do phone call in the morning. I did a nice little deal. I bought this phone today.
Yeah.
I had an hour to kill during lunch, so I went to the store, and I wanted, I needed a new Android, so I bought the best one they had because it was on sale.
Okay, how
And
much? How much?
I got a new tablet,
Ooh.
a new cover, a new cord, all sorts of stuff that came with it as
Oh, promo.
as a discount offer.
Yeah, okay.
What I'm never going to do with this tablet, it's something I just really don't need.
Oh, they're great to have. So if you're just sitting on the couch and you just want to do comments, I love it. It'll be great. You know what I mean? When you don't want to be on the broadcast, but you want to fester and cause, havoc in the background or be supportive. What a great show last night, right? That we were both in. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. And just do a little plug for them, Randy.
I do all the time.
God, he's being difficult today. He's just like anything I ask him to do today. He's just like,
okay. We're talking about MMA for money. Watching this fight sportscasting.
No.
Hey, Joe.
Yes.
Joe.
Yeah.
So what's happening? How you doing? You got anything special planned for your birthday?
No, nothing really. Just relaxing.
Chillaxing.
Really too much to do.
So when you're on your phone, Randy, are you able to also connect with your other streams? Is that possible? Can you do like multiple streaming on your phone?
Oh yeah, I turned them off because I couldn't see all of the streams, so I just went to Periscope only.
Okay.
I mean, I just went to Happs only.
Yeah. Well, no, it's still, you could tell that you did because we still had more people come in, but that's the problem. And some people say that you can only see one person in it. Are you seeing Joe, Cup of Joe?
I see all three of us.
I see everybody.
Okay. Because for a while there with their phone.
Yeah, I see everybody up and down. I see a good preview window. But I'm on Android. I don't think they're working on Android, but it's working for me.
Yay. Awesome. So there's hope, right? There's hope up there. What did he say? What did you say, buddy? I'm sorry. You broke up a bit.
Let me try to turn my phone and see what happens. Hold on.
Okay. He's going to fiddle with it. We're doing testing. We're going to do some testing here. Whoop,
oh,
whoop.
My God. You can see everything. That's terrible.
Yeah? Okay, you're back now. You kind of transcended. Oh, look at that. Okay, we got a wide lens here now. It is really clear though, eh, guys? Except it just doesn't do rapid. It doesn't do rapid movement very well though. Oh,
now you're sideways.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I love that. That was my favorite.
On this phone, the app is broken because this is the best you can buy today.
Yeah, well, it's not Samsung's fault. We know that, right? Like if
Anyway, so what else is good? What are you doing today?
I actually have to leave soon, but I wanted you to come up and wish Cup of Joe happy birthday. That was really important to me because when I asked him what he was grateful for in his life, you were the first thing he talked about. Very first thing.
Well, I'm more grateful than him and his mother, good people. New boy, just bought this cab for $200. Cool. Well, this one came with the phone purchase. Are you using it yet, John? I'd like to know should I open it and use it, or it doesn't work very well for Happs and stuff. I'd be curious to know.
Yeah, leave us some comments with it. But I use it, Randy. I have something similar to that, and I love just doing comments with it. It's wonderful. Like when I don't want to come up, when I just want to, I guess, trolling or supporting, whatever you want to call it. It's wonderful for that. And it's just the right size where I find my iPad's too big. It gets heavy. But that is perfect. And for me, for Twitter, I love it. It's perfect. So if you got it for free.
So you're saying it's good, yes? Or you're working on Happs and it's nice?
Works great.
Works great. Okay, maybe I'll play with it.
Yeah. Why not? Maybe even go on one of the broadcasts in the morning with it. We'll try it. We'll give it a whirl. You never know. Technology now is so freaking amazing.
I may not open the phone.
You may just give it as a gift. Is that what you were thinking?
Yeah. I may not. I don't know. I may use it. I may not.
Yeah, well, this is the man that has the $1,000 microphone, so I understand. Right? He likes the
Joe
best. He
does,
likes the best
Randy
stuff.
has a man crush.
All right, guys. Randy, you know the drill. Just tell us what you're grateful for, and then I'm gonna shut her down because I do have to start work soon here, buddy.
I'm grateful that it's Joe's birthday and he's
Mhm.
allowed us to say hello and meet and greet him.
Yes.
Joe, I'll see you online a little later, and it's a blessing to have you here on your birthday.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, and really appreciate it.
Yes, and anybody who can today, please invite Cup of Joe into your space and make sure. Oh, I think Randy's setting in. What are you doing here, Randy? Do you want to talk for a couple more minutes? Or... Okay. Do you have to? Do you have to shut everything down, or are you good? I don't want you to be. It's good for me, when the streams go on for 3 days.
I'm on the Android. I don't know what I have to do, to be honest. I don't think I have to do anything now.
Okay. I just don't want you to be going, he dropped my ass and all these other things in the comment and didn't let me shut my stuff down.
No, that last time where you kept my YouTube on for 2 days, I still forgive you.
It was one of the smartest things I ever did. I don't think I've ever had so many views. It was fantastic. The views just kept coming in. I think I had a hidden strategy. So listen, if you have Randy in your call,
I got like 50 messages. I got a bunch of messages saying somebody stole your account.
and he looks a lot like that weirdo that goes on your show occasionally. I think his name is Michael. Yeah, I know all about it.
People kept saying to me, he's got your account.
He hacked in. He's
That's
brilliant.
hilarious, yeah.
He's brilliant. Look what he's done again. He's out of control. Yeah. I do like his new phone. Everybody. Oh, good morning, gentlemen. We're gentlemen, Randy. Well, Cup of Joe is a gentleman, for sure. Cup of Joe, absolutely. Bernie, thank you for saying goodbye. Thank you, Nuku Boy. Thank you to all the people. You missed Bob Urban. He was on earlier today. Thank you to Walt for coming up with his orange shirt. It was really, really quite amazing. You know what's weird? It's doing... Okay.
Oh, my God.
What?
How long have I been with you on the broadcast?
10 minutes? 15 minutes?
I just got a warning saying this app has used 2 gigabytes of data.
What? No.
Yes, 2 gigabytes in 10 minutes.
Oh my God, that's ridiculous. Oh my God.
Crazy, huh?
That's not good. So what happens if the person's on for an hour? Is it 10 gigs?
Well, that's why other people can't see. That's the Android. Maybe they didn't fix anything. But I just got a 2 gigabyte warning for this app. That's funny, huh?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. All right, folks. Thank you, Cup of Joe. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Randy.
Thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome. Thank you, Bob Urban. Thank you so much to everybody who was in today. And Cup of Joe, you know what? I really, really appreciated you coming up today, and I hope you have a wonderful birthday.
Thank you. I'm about to make some breakfast now anyway.
But besides Randy and myself, name 2 or 3 people that you really enjoy the programming before we go. Just do that quickly.
Oh, there's quite a few,
Well, and name 2 or 3.
Oh, have another guy I watched a lot, Duty Ron.
Yeah,
I appreciate his friendship, and there's just so much. There's so many. It's just hard to. I'll be here all day reading that.
Okay, like you follow Ann too, right?
I follow. I follow mostly everybody.
Yeah, well, I know Ann really appreciates you too, because she always, So everybody, if you have a broadcast today, please invite Cup of Joe, celebrate, sing, wear an orange shirt, and celebrate this wonderful man's life. Have a great day, and may you feel blessed.
Thank you.
All right, and see you tomorrow at 6.